Hello, Sagittarius, and welcome to Indigo Rising Tarot. Thank you so much for joining me today, and I hope you're having a great day. This will be your weekly reading for the week of December 28th through January 3rd. And let me be the first to say to you, Happy New Year. We do have the New Year's coming up this week, so Happy New Year to you and yours. With the moon energies, we start off, of course, with the first quarter moon on the 28th. I think it was the 27th and the 28th. So we're into that energy. And first quarters can feel a little impulsive, impatient, can be a little bit active, kind of hard to buckle down and do much. But then we move into the waxing gibbous, and that is a time for a deeper understanding and outlook. It's a little calmer, good time to act on your intuition. I might sneeze, maybe. Oh, you ever just catch it and it goes away? Anyway, the waxing gibbous is also a really good time for planning, preparation, kind of thinking about things that you want to make adjustments on, being a little bit flexible. So when it comes to planning, here we are right in the middle of New Year's week, and a lot of times we're thinking about resolutions, things that we might want to change in the upcoming year. So it's a good thing with the moon energy being where it is to kind of think about those things this week. This will be an intuitive general reading for energies that you may or may not encounter, Sagittarius. So, as always, please take what resonates today and leave what doesn't for someone else. And your overall message for this reading: show the world the real you. I'm still laughing at that sneeze that I caught. Sometimes you can catch one. Anyway, these readings are a little bit quicker, I know, last week and this week because it's the holidays, and I know you're probably pressed for time, as am I. So I just wanted to make sure that I did at least touch base with you guys and do a little short reading, even if it is quick. We'll get back into the longer, more explanatory readings next week when things calm down after the holidays. So just wanted to let you know that. But let's get right into this reading for Sagittarius. December 28th, January 3rd, show the world the real you. And your present energy is going to be the Six of Pentacles. So kind of in giving and receiving mode. And of course, it's the holiday season, so that card is to be expected. I've seen it quite a bit, of course, in the last couple of weeks. That's just kind of your energy right now, giving, receiving, doing both very graciously. Your current situation is the Ace of Cups. So your heart's kind of overflowing as you're giving and receiving. You're doing it in just a really good, heartfelt way. And that's beautiful. I love that. It just means that you're very open to just letting everybody around you know how much you love and appreciate them. And hopefully you're getting some of that back also. Some of that love is heading your way. At the root of your situation is the Temperance card. So look at you, just in such a good, positive energy. This is one of my favorite cards in the entire deck. Temperance is just that nice centered balance where you just feel like everything's going well and everything's going great, and there's just a good balance of everything. So lots of, and maybe emotions are coming in with this too, that you're just really feeling for the people around you, friends and family. I love that. I think that's really awesome. Just warm, fuzzy holiday feelings, which I really like. In your recent past is the Magician card. So you may have had the Magician asking you, what is it that you want coming up? And maybe you did reply with, more emotions in your life. So, the Magician is there to kind of ask you, what kind of changes do you want to make, or what do you want to manifest in your world? And hopefully that, that was something that you did have, that you wanted to, be a little bit more in touch with emotions or feel things a little bit more. And here's that response for you with this week. Let's see, what is on your mind this week would be the Sun card. It just more happy, warm, balance. Look at the coloring of everything that's coming out here. The Sun is the happiest card in the deck. So you're just feeling really good right now, really just balanced and satisfied. And I love that for you. I think that's a great feeling. Moving forward for you this week, some sort of ending, which is probably just the end of the year. We're at the biggest ending that we go through all year long, which is just the end of the year and the start of a new one. So relax, enjoy that ending. Again, it's a good week to reflect on maybe, what you want to change in the future, and just take some notes. There's no big real rush on that. but there might be some things that you want to change. Sometimes we're looking back and reflecting, as things come to an end, what would we change for the year? But it looks like you're having a great year, so keep it going. Move that awesome energy into the next year. In your advice position is the Hierophant. So you might be seeking out some guidance on what do you need to change or work on in the next year. That might be why you're at a tarot reading right now. It could be. Of course, this won't be a lot of details. Make sure you click subscribe. Find me next week, in the next few weeks, and let's see what comes out in your readings at those times to see, what sort of things that maybe you do need to be working on. But right now, you're maybe seeking out guidance. You may be doing that again at a tarot reading. You may be reading a book, going to a church service, just finding something maybe in the spiritual realm of, what is it that I need to work on, and looking at those things a little bit deeper. What is beyond your control this week is the Lover's card. So it looks like you'll be spending some time with your significant other, and that's kind of just beyond your control. We're going to address these two with, let me find a. YouTube has decided that all of these cards should have gotten dressed this morning. We'll just block that a little bit there. But looks like you will spend some time with your significant other this week, and hopefully maybe it's a date night on New Year's. Maybe you just get to, spend some quiet time together at some point this week, and that's awesome. I love that for you as well. What is your secret desire, or what are you trying to avoid, is the Hermit card. So you're either trying to avoid just kind of spending that hermiting time, or maybe that is your secret desire. You can hermit with your partner as well. Me and my husband do that quite a bit. We know how to be quiet and just let the world go on, and while both of us are kind of hermiting, we might even hermit a little together, but also in the house together, but doing things separately. We're pretty good at that one too. We both have things that we enjoy doing in different rooms, and that's perfectly fine. We all need that quiet alone time, and just time to do the things that we love to do on our own. So if that's something, see if that is your secret desire, then definitely indulge yourself in that this week. If it's something you're trying to avoid, then let your partner know, hey, I don't want to hermit. I want to have a good time with you this week, and maybe get out and see some friends and family. What is your outcome here is the Queen of Cups. So, of course, as you go through all of this, you're doing this with a really good understanding of your emotions, being very emotionally balanced. I mean, I love the dress that she's wearing here, how the water, you can see it almost looks like a cloudy day there, right? So it's like balancing that emotion, that real world, kind of like the Temperance card does with where her feet are. Same thing, but this is like in her clothing. But you're just in a really good, well balanced emotional place right now. And I love that for you. What is hidden from you this week is the Queen of Swords. So maybe not a whole lot of opinions, maybe not a whole lot of logic this week. It's more about feeling, open heart, and just kind of enjoying the moment. I feel like that's great. Take a week to do that. Let's get you a final word here from the Soul Oracle deck. Your overall message card said, show the world the real you. And if the real you is just being happy and calm, then let's show that. I think that's a lovely, lovely way to be. All right, final word here for Sagittarius. Keep your commitments. Even though you're enjoying all of this balance, make sure that you're just doing the things that you need to be doing. You probably have previous commitments. There's probably some work stuff that comes up this week. Just go ahead and get it done. And then we'll just move on and relax, right? And into your relaxing time, which it looks like you are going to spend some time doing that, which is great. I love it. Let's see what you need to do in the way of self-care. Self-care for Sagittarius, and your card comes in the form of the word passion. Light up your life by honoring your deepest desires. So what is it that really, where does your passion lie? What is the thing that really makes you excited? What do you want to do this week to indulge in that? Again, maybe that's what this Hermit card is. You might just take some time alone to yourself to do that, and that's maybe a little bit of your hermit time, is the time doing something that you really, really love to do. So Sagittarius, again, I know these readings are quick this week with the holidays. We'll be back to the regular kind of slower paced readings next week into January. As the new year starts, we'll kind of calm down again. I know the holidays are just a little bit crazy. So once again, I want to be the first to wish you a very happy new year. I hope you have a great time this week, whatever it is you choose to do, and I will see you next week. Bye-bye.